them. They push out a lot of information that is absolutely necessary when it comes to mixing records and mixing music, mixing songs, mixing a beat. These monitors are absolutely great for production, vocals, vocal mixing. So today I have on my specs so I can monitor the situation. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my home studio. I really do appreciate you guys for coming back to check me out. I am Archie Beatz and I am here to help. And today we're discussing one of the most important elements of your home studio, studio monitors. For many years, I've experimented with studio monitors. I basically looked for monitors that would be good for mixing, that would be good for production, and that would be good for just referencing and jumping back and forth. And it took a while, guys. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I've listened to a lot of monitors. As a matter of fact, one of my first purchases, these monitors behind are my first professional recording studio monitors. These are the Mackie HR8 24s, and they're still here in my studio. My main monitors now are the Atom A7Xs and the NS10s, and for my production, the KRK Rocket 8s, and these are the second generation. But before we get started, if you guys are interested in anything that you've seen in my home studio, be sure to click below because I am an Amazon influencer and I have other gear on there that could possibly help you on your creative journey. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and give me a thumbs up, y'all. I really do appreciate you guys. Everything in my home studio serves a purpose. And one thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna get right to the point with these monitors. I'm gonna give you guys my top 5 studio monitors that's affordable that I've worked with over the years, and I own majority of these monitors anyway. I feel like I give you guys an honest recommendation of studio monitors and which ones to invest in for your home studio. And keep in mind, guys, studio monitors sound different depending on the size of the room, the shape of the room, what you have on your walls. Is it soundproof? Is it treated? The materials inside of the wall, they sound different. So you pretty much have to learn your room. It is extremely important for you to learn your monitors, learn how they sound, learn the bass response, which is why I will always recommend 8-inch woofers. Me learning on 8-inch woofers, 7 to 8-inch woofers has trained my ears, and I have a better representation and indication of the bass response of music that I mix or music that I record. And today, guys, we're going to cover active monitors. That means that each one of these monitors have a power source that actually powers the monitor. You don't need a power amp. You don't need anything like that. It's pretty much plug and go, because this is about making things easy, simplifying your studio signal flow and your recording and mixing and production process. My Atom A7X is back here. They cost about $700, $800 a piece. And in the bigger facility at Raenio, the S3Hs are about $3,700. And as I always state, guys, I don't discuss or recommend any gear on my channel unless I've used it before and unless I think it can benefit you guys on your creative journey. Honesty and integrity are some core values on my YouTube channel. It's not fair to you guys, and we want to keep a healthy audio ecosystem. So let's get right to it. We're going to do 4 key highlights of each one of these monitors. We're going to cover the price. We're going to cover the application based on my opinion from listening to these monitors, the frequency response, and the connectivity. And the reason why the connectivity is extremely important, because you're going to have an audio interface and you want to make sure that the proper connection going out the back of the monitor, you want to know which cable to get, and that's extremely important. As I stated, I do own majority of the monitors I'm discussing today, and the ones that I don't, as I go to different studios and some of my colleagues that have these monitors, I just sit down and I listen to them. So most of the time when I do sessions, I do spend 8 to 12 hours a day working with that particular piece of gear, and I like to just collect information while I'm working. I just collect that information so I can give you guys recommendations. Thumbs up if you think that's fair. The first monitors I am discussing are the Mackie CR8. The Mackie CR series are extremely awesome. You can do the 4-inch, 5-inch. Either way, you're gonna be fine. As I stated, I do suggest 8-inch so you can learn the bass response and you can just train your ears to hear the bass response of monitors. Early on, it benefits you in the long run. So invest in 8-inch monitors. If you can't, then it's okay. You're okay with the 4 or 5 inches. These are multimedia monitors that for different things, listening, playback. They also have have Bluetooth. So you can Bluetooth to these monitors, which is actually super convenient. Most studio monitors, you can forget about the Bluetooth capabilities. It's not gonna happen. What I hear with these monitors, this is an honest review. What I hear when I listen to the CR series, I hear more of playback. You can mix on these monitors, you can reference, but I hear right when you get done producing a beat, or while you're producing a beat, you hitting that play button and playing it, or after you record a song with vocals and you need a reference next to some high fidelity mixing monitors. I would definitely recommend these for listening and playback. And if they had bigger versions, I could actually see these being mains. Like I said, the Mackie HR8 24s are absolutely phenomenal. These sound a little bit less detailed than the Mackie HR8 24s, but they're still great monitors. And with these monitors, you actually have 3 connections for that budget price, which is really cool. You have your RCA connections, you have your 1/4 inch and your 1/8 inch connections. That's pretty dope for this price range. The next monitors are the JBL 308P Mark II. These monitors are really great for recording, mixing. They're really versatile monitors and playback in your studio. These monitors are flatter than most other monitors that I'm listing today, with the exception of the HS8s, but these monitors are extremely versatile. JBLs are really pro when it comes to playback and audio. I was fortunate to hear early on when they were developing their mid-range, lower budget-friendly studio monitors, reference monitors, mixing monitors, and they were doing a fantastic job then 10 years ago. I'm just amazed at what they've become. The JBLs are really great. If I didn't have my Atom T7Vs, it would probably be the JBL, because I do have the HS8s and I have plenty of monitors that I own, and these ones, I definitely, if I didn't have the Atoms, I would have the JBL. And like I said, I suggest the 8-inch, but you can always go down. The 8-inch, you're just training your ears to be better at bass response. And these are gonna run you a little bit more expensive than the other monitors. They're $250 each. Don't get one monitor, you have 2 ears, so you need 2 monitors so you can learn the wonderful world of audio. And the frequency response for these monitors are 45 Hertz to 20K. They sound great, man. The JBL sound absolutely phenomenal. And as far as your connectivity, these monitors are on your pro level, so they're gonna have an XLR connection and they have the 1/4 inch to TRS connection. The next monitors are the Presonus Eris 8XT. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but I've heard them right and they sound absolutely great. These monitors, Presonus, I'm really surprised. The Presonus have a kind of production feel to them, but at the same time, you can really mix on these monitors and get to know them. They push out a lot of information that is absolutely necessary when it comes to mixing records and mixing music, mixing songs, mixing a beat. These monitors are absolutely great for production, vocals, vocal mixing. The Presonus are competing with my Atom A7Xs when it comes to like my vocals. The vocals just sit different in these monitors, and I like what they put out. These monitors are $9 more expensive than the JBLs. It's not a really big difference, but they sound absolutely great. These monitors are priced at $259 each. That's a great price for these monitors. So it's $500 for the pair. $520 if you want to be a mathematician about it. And the frequency response, it's a little wide on the spectrum for these. It's 35 Hertz all the way up to 22K. That's a lot of information. Like I said, these monitors really push it out. And I think that's what I like about them when it comes to vocals. When I solo the vocals, these are my vocal soloing monitors. I swear they sound absolutely great. But that's a lot of information. Like I said, I cut around 38. Great sounding monitors, awesome frequency response. They have one more extra connection outside of the JBLs at the back. These have an XLR connection. They have a 1/4 inch TRS connection, and they also have RCA. Once again, guys, I can't stress, make sure you know what type of connectivity your monitors have so you can connect them properly to your audio interface and get the right cables for it. Finding the right cables can be a headache. And the next monitors are my secondary monitors and my home studio when it comes next to my Atom A7Xs. These are the Atom T7Vs. I do recommend 7 to 8 inch woofers, as I stated, because you get to learn that bass response. I have the T7Vs. If my Atom A7Xs goes to poop, these will be sitting right next to my NS10s right here. I just like the ribbon tweeter. I like the sheen and the top frequencies with these monitors based on their ribbon tweeter. It's just awesome, just absolutely phenomenal. These monitors are great for everything. Recording, production, mixing, mastering. These monitors really get that job done. They have a lot of information that they push out, and you need that frequency spectrum with monitors like these if you really want to have that professional approach to surgically pulling out frequencies and adding things in a record, these are absolutely great for that. Now these are a little bit more expensive than the T7Vs. These are $299 a piece. They're $600 for the pair. You'll be fine with the 7-inch monitors. You still have that bass response. I personally use these monitors every single day. They sound absolutely great, and they are good for, like I said, vocals, production, just all the above. The T8Vs really get down low and get up high with their frequency response, y'all. It's 33 hertz all the way up to 25K. That's a lot of information. And like I said, it serves great, especially in that high range with that tweeter, their XR tweeter up top. And it sounds great, guys. I can't stress it enough. You guys see the reviews of the D.A.W T7Vs when I did that. I went into detail why I chose these monitors, which is absolutely great. So I do recommend these if you're trying to get into that professional realm, the entry level professional realm. The D.A.W T series have the one XLR and the one RCA. You don't need too much out of that, but at least you know that these is what they have. And this is a pretty standard connection. The next monitors are the Yamaha HS8s. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, out of the whole bunch, these are the flattest monitors out of the list. I use these monitors like twice a week. I don't really dive into them much, just listening to playback because I prefer the D.A.W sound, and I recommend them for anybody. You wanna be a mix engineer, these monitors will be perfect for you. The HS8s are really flat, as I stated. They sound great. They have the right bass response. They have the right mids. They have the right highs. The price for these are the most expensive out of the bunch, and that's because, like I said, Yamaha really put some work into these monitors. And Yamaha, when they first came out with the HS80s, they sounded absolutely great, but then they said, you know what, hold our soldering iron and circuit board. We're gonna drop the HS8s. We're gonna drop the HS series without the zeros on them. If you took all the monitors out of the studio and put HS8s in my recording studio, I will not be mad. These, like I said, are the flattest monitors. These are great. They're great for playback as well, but these are really mixing reference monitors. They exaggerate a little bit right between the mids and the lows, but they still are the flattest that you can get in this price range. And you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. The frequency response is 38 hertz all the way up to 30K. That's so much freaking information, guys, on the frequency spectrum. Most people can't hear past 18, 20. You know, it's great to have it there. It's absolutely great to have it there. We're not gonna complain. That's a lot of information. That's the proper amount of information you want in reference monitors to push out that type of information. The connection on these monitors is one XLR and 1/4 inch, pretty much professional standard. That's definitely what you want, and that's pretty much across the board with any audio interface. They're gonna have that 1/4 inch connection at the back of the audio interface. These work well. I use the XLR 2/4 inch to go into my audio interface, my Apollos, and they're absolutely just perfect. You know, it's just perfect. The price of these monitors are $369 each. That's running close to $800 for the pair. Quite an investment, but well worth it. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Picking the right monitor can be very difficult, and I hope that I'm shedding some sort of light and giving you guys some sort of guidance on picking the monitors. If you guys have any additional questions on picking the perfect monitor, please comment below. I will be happy to answer them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video. And also follow me on Instagram at Archie Beatz with a Z and Twitter at Archie Beatz with a Z. We have to create that audio ecosystem. So you guys are absolutely phenomenal. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for dropping by. Go grab that monitor. Be great, create. This is your boy Archie Beatz, and I'm signing off.
Archie Beat on the beat. Yeah.